Hello everyone, and welcome to Valor and Victory. This is a sponsored video by Slytherin, so thank you Slytherin, and also hashtag ad. This is to show off the new DLC, the third DLC for Valor and Victory coming out on September 29th, and I actually just played this game for the first time on a stream the other day, so I'm still new to it, but I used that stream to learn the game, and that VOD will be up on YouTube either by now if you're watching this in the future. And so if you want to watch me learn some more of the game and also play other scenarios, you can check out that VOD. But for here, because for there we played Battle of the Normandy, which is in the base game of Valor and Victory, but for this one I'm going to show off some of the Battle of Arnhem, which is the new DLC. On top of that, we also have... these are the base games. Then this was the first DLC, the Shield of Chom, and then there should be another one, I think. Maybe I don't have it activated. Oh, you know what? I don't have it activated right now, but that's okay. Anyway, let's dive into the Battle of Arnhem. So, the 17th to the 26th of September 1944. The Battle of Arnhem was a battle at the vanguard of the Allied Operation Market Garden. It was fought in and around the Dutch city of Arnhem in the vicinity from 17 to 26 September 1944. The British 1st Airborne Division landed at Arnhem to capture bridges across the Nederrijn, supported by men of the Glider Pilot Regiment and the 1st Polish Parachute Brigade. The British XXX Corps were expected to reach the British Airborne Forces in 2 to 3 days. So we'll click next, and then we should get a list of missions. Here we go. So we could choose to play as the Allied Forces or the Axis in any of these missions. I will choose the Allies. So for Major Lewis, push for the road bridge. This is an objective type map, so we're going to have to get the objective. We don't have to kill anybody, necessarily. We will, but we don't have to. The attackers are the Allies, so that's us. Defenders are the Axis. We have 6 turns to win this, and then the starting player is going to be us. Victory conditions: attacker must control all objectives at any time to win. Okay. During the afternoon of the 17th, Major Lewis and his company were separated from the main body of paratroopers led by Lieutenant Colonel Frost as they made their way into Arnhem to the road bridge. After encountering sporadic resistance for most of the way, Major Lewis's company ran into a more determined group that was forming up to move west and oppose all British movement towards the center of Arnhem. German command, quick to realize the British objective, the capture of the Arnhem Road Bridge, ordered Kampfgruppe Naust to engage the paratroopers and halt their advance. Turn length as designed. Oh, so we can actually change the turns too. That's neat. And then this is a dice-based game, so you can have the dice go into the advantage of the AI or the player, depending on how hard you want the game to be. We will say none. We can take a look at the enemy roster, and this is a good time to go over the specs, like what all these numbers mean. So, when you see a unit card that looks like this for the Germans, this is one of their officers, this is the officer's name, and this is going to be the amount of points they take away from your dice roll. In this game, lower dice rolls are better than higher dice rolls. The lower, the better is the way to play this game. So this is their best officer in this group, because he gives a -2 to the people who's shooting. Alright, stats-wise, from left to right, we have, this is going to be the attack power of the unit when they attack. This is going to be the range at which this unit can engage. And then this is their hit points, essentially. So all of the officers are 131s, very basic, because their main thing is bringing the negative officer modifier to the troops. Their troops here, they have 6 of these basic rifles. So something else to notice is in a... Let's see how to say this. In a square that has 2 people like this, that is a full squad. When you kill enough of them, one of these guys will go away, then it will turn into a half squad, and their stats will reflect that. But for right now, they have 4 attack, 6 range, and 5 hit points. So when we deal 5 hit points, they'll be dead. In this game also are support equipment that you can attach to your units. So this group of Germans get 2 MG34s. On the left is their attack power, on the right is their range. Grenades are a one-time use, they are expendable, and whenever they are used, to use them actually you have to be in actual physical contact with an enemy unit, but they will add, or I guess take away, another to your rolls. So again, -1 is a good thing in this game. And then they have a sniper, which I've never actually played with, so I don't know what snipers do. I guess we'll find out. For us, the Allies, the British, we also have 3 officers, one really good with Lewis, and we have Hopkinson and James. We have 9 paratroopers. This shows that they are elite. I don't know what that necessarily means. But they are paratroopers. They have 5 strength, 5 range, and 6 hit points. And then we have 2 Bryn Mark 1s, which are 3 6s. And we also have 4 sets of these grenades, which I think means that we're going to want to try and engage in melee, maybe? But melee is dangerous. Assaulting in this game can be very dangerous. But that is our army. So let's start this scenario. And we go first. Okay. Command phase. So the turns have different phases. In command phase, let's see if we can get an example of what we could do in command phase. So here's a perfect example. So in command phase, you can split a squad, because right now, remember, 2 people is a full squad. You can split them to be 2 half squads, so they're going to be, well, 2 slots. Now, in each hex, you can only ever have 4 units. So right now, there is actually technically a space available, so we could take one of these squads, and when I click on this, you can see that this button lights up. Now, you can only split a full squad into a half squad if there is also an officer present, and if there are spaces in the hex. In this case, we have 3 out of the 4 people you can have stacked, so we can split this, so I'll just do it to show you. Boom, now we have 2 half squads. So you can see that each one of these squads has 3 hit points, because in total they have 6, but now split in half, they have 3. Now, the purpose of this, like, there's a couple reasons why you may want to do this. You may want to just extend your lines. You may want to have this one guy used as a scout, because in this game, line of sight is a thing. As you can see here, we do not know where the Germans are currently hiding. And in this game, there are things such as opportunity attacks. So if I were to move a full stack of troops into the line of sight of the Germans, then we could get gunned down in the open, and that's very bad. So in this case, we may actually want to split this off and have a scout just kind of move up and see, what's going on. So that's something you can do in the command phase. Also, you can use off-map artillery and special airstrikes, which I've never used before, but we don't have any here, so we can't do that. This icon, at any time in any of the phases, you can click this button, and then when you click a hex or a unit in a hex, you can see exactly what their line of sight is. This is very important because, again, opportunity attacks are a thing. Line of sight is very important. So I can see, like, if I move up to this tree line, this is our line of sight. If there is a German hiding here, they currently cannot... Actually, no, they could see me right here. They can see me here and here. So if you're afraid of walking into ambushes, like maybe there's someone hiding in this church, so you can see the church line of sight, and so on and so forth. So it's actually kind of an important tool, I think, to use in this game. So that's why they have it available in every single phase. We can also switch out the different support equipment. So for example, let's say this grenade was attached to a half squad that had like some injuries, and you wanted to make sure that the grenades were not lost. Because if these grenades were attached to this half squad and the half squad dies, then those grenades are gone. So you would use the command phase to swap the grenade to a more fresher, more hit point unit. Here we have more grenades. Here we have one of our Bren guns and grenades, and then there's our other Bren gun and grenade. So those are some basics. Now, our super squad, as I'm going to call it, is going to be Lewis's squad because he gives us a -2 to our rolls. And again, low rolls are key. So already I am tempted to try and give him both Bren guns and just have a super squad. Because the way that, well, you know what? We'll get into attacks when we get there. But yeah, we'll get there. To do that, we'll have to wait for our movement phase, though. Also, we would need to make room in his squad because you can only ever have 4 people stacked on top. So I think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to make a super squad with 2 Brens, so they're going to be like our gunners, I guess. But for now, in our command phase, I don't think I want to split anybody up. Also, can I just put these back together? I can. Okay, that's kind of neat. But I think I will split them because I like the idea of scouting. So we can't actually move in the command phase. This is all we could do in the command phase. Swap, and then like split, and then off-map artillery. So we go to the next phase, which is the fire phase. Now in this game, if you fire in your fire phase, then you will not be able to move your unit in the following movement phase. Now we have no targets here, so there's nothing to shoot, so we will skip it, but you can see here we still have the binoculars. And in this phase, we can also deploy smoke if we have smoke available, but none of our squads have smoke. So next phase. All right, so movement phase. So this, we can exit the map if that is part of our objectives. We would go to a map hex that has X's on it. We would click that. We can enter and exit vehicles if we had any transports. We do not. This is the assault movement. So in the assault movement, your movement points are cut in half, but as your movement is uning, you get a +1 modifier to be hit. And for +1 modifiers to get hit is a good thing. -1 modifiers to hit is good. +1 modifiers to get hit, also good. Negative modifiers to get hit, bad. So this gives us a +1, and that is, I guess, if we are moving into terrain that we think we're going to get shot at. So we could do that in this phase too, or we could just do some normal movements. Like we can click the squad that I separated. Oh wait, which one was it? Uh-oh. I accidentally moved this entire stack. So that's okay. We can continue moving the stack. I didn't mean to do that, but okay, that's fine. It's fine. I forgot I gotta click off, click a new unit. Okay, this is okay. So since, like, you can move your units through people. Wait, if you end the selected movement, you will be overstacked. Wait, what? Uh-oh. I did it again. Click off. I think we're okay. Whew. I forgot. So what I did was I clicked on this unit, and then I clicked on this unit, but to move, you have to click, and then to deselect, you have to basically click away from their movement spots. That's my bad. Luckily, there were no Germans to attack us anyway. So we're still okay. All right, so this squad, we're going to deselect these three. I'm going to move this half squad by itself to do some scouting. Nothing there. So we will move... Let's move into the church. And then you guys... I guess we just move up. So that movement phase didn't go exactly as planned. Okay, we'll stay in the house. So that's our movement phase. Didn't go exactly as planned because I misclicked, which was unfortunate, but it is what it is. So now we move on to the Axis Defensive Fire. So during your turn, the AI will get a chance to attack you, and if it's on their turn, you'll get a chance to attack them. But we don't see them, they don't see us, so there's no attacks. Now we're into the last phase, the Allied Assault or Advanced and Assault phase. So in Allied Advanced phase, even if you moved and even if you shot, so moved or shoot because you can't do both, you get another movement. That is the Advanced phase. The Assault phase we'll get into later if we ever do assaults. But we will assault or advance move into this corner. You will advance move up. You will advance move up. Advance move up. Advance move up. There we go. And then that's our turn. So now the enemy's turn. What is this? Oh, vehicle movement, which we don't have any vehicles. And now they're going to go through all their phases. Okay, they're in the move phase, so they're doing their movements. Took no action. Defensive fire phase. So now it's our turn to fire. We don't see anybody, so we skip. And as you can see here, the objective is in the bottom right, so we got to make it there within 6 turns. So we kind of have to be a little speedy. All right, command phase. Do we want to do any splitting or anything? Well, that guy's by himself. They're kind of by themselves. I don't think so. We already did the splits that I want to, but I did forget to move everybody in the super squad. But that's all right. So we will not do anything in the command phase. In the fire phase, we have no target, so we'll skip that. In the movement phase, let me do this correctly this time. We're going to move this squad out and join them. Now, when we click off, they will join the stack. There we go. So now this is a full stack of soldiers. Now, the thing is, if you want the other soldiers to move, we would have to leave these guys behind because they already moved, right? But for the super squad, hold on. Where's the other Bren gun? Over here? Okay. So we'll just do this. We'll move this stack onto here. And then down there. And then for this stack, we'll move the Bren gun into that list. Click off. So now we got our super squad. And then we have these two. Is there space here? No, but there is space with you, and then there's space with these guys. So actually, I think we want to move these guys, Sergeant Hopkinson, down to join these other 2 squads, merge them together, and now we've got 3 full stacks of people, which is important. Uh-oh. I did it again. Gosh darn it. I did it again. Okay. Okay. We're fine. I did misclick, but it's okay. So now we got 3 full stacks. I'm sorry, because you could right-click on any of these and see what's actually in them. So we got our 3 full stacks, and then we have a scout right now, essentially. So let's continue to scout. There we go. Okay. So we have an enemy commander with 2 rifle squads, which is going to suck. This guy, he may die, or they may die, because this is now a squad of like 5-ish people. Nothing else to really do this turn. Now the enemy gets to fire, so they're going to probably fire into this building. All right, so... Jesus. Okay, so unfortunately it doesn't keep the actual roll up, so I'll have to go over that, I guess, in our phase. Holy crap. I thought maybe they would still survive one round, but the enemy must have rolled pretty high. That was unfortunate. That scout is dead. But this is okay. This is okay. Maybe not. I probably should have used the roads more. Defensive fire is going to be us. Nothing to shoot. Okay. Command phase. Nothing in the command phase. Fire phase. Nothing in the fire phase. Move phase. Ooh. Okay, MG34. Now, the one thing I don't know is if I have enough movement to make it into here. I don't know how many more movement points we have, because that's not listed anywhere that I can see. Let's see, is it 6? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it is 6, then we can make it to this house. Oh, opportunity fire. Oh, no. Oh, no, I forgot. Okay, so we moved into their field of fire here, but that was when they saw us for the first time, so no opportune movement. But since they know we're here now, since we moved out, they get to opportune fire. And in here, you can see that the enemy have a 9 to their attack roll. So now is a good time to go over combat. So if you right-click here, you add those 3 numbers together on the left side, so the 2 rifle squads come to an 8, the sergeant dude brings it to a 9, so that's where you get the 9 from. Dice modifiers, 1 from the leadership, which is up here on the top left, 1 because it's an opportunity fire modifier. So they actually get bonuses for opportune fire. So they rolled a 7. Now on this chart, this is the anti-personnel firepower, which is this thing, 9. So because they are a 9, they go into this second bracket between 5 and 10, which in 5 and 10, a roll of 7 minus 2 brings them down to a 5. So you do the cross section, they did 3 casualties to our units. So you can see this is why I'm stacking our units together to give us our entire unit more anti-personnel fire, because with the more you have, the higher bracket you go and the more damage you do depending on how low of a roll you get. I hope that makes sense. Now, I didn't think about the opportunity fire, which was unfortunate, but now we're going to move into this house. That was, again, unfortunate. We're going to move these guys. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Okay, so they can't see this squad from here. Okay. Let's move here, and then we'll advance move here at the end of our phase. All right, so that's our movement phase. Now, the only way you could do opportunity fire is if you did not fire on your turn. So none of my units have fired on our turn, so if this unit were to move out into the street, we would get an opportunity fire. But if we fired this turn, and then they moved on their turn, we do not get to do an opportunity fire. So they did not fire on their turn last turn because there was no one to fire at. But now, actually they can't fire now because they already took their opportunity action and fired at us as we moved across the street. Advance and assault phase. So, important to know. Now, technically, you can assault into a square if your unit is next to their unit, but you cannot advance and assault. I know that, like, this phase may be called advance and assault, but that is not actually what you can do. You can advance or you can assault. You can't do both. So we could advance into here, but we would not be able to assault their position. Do I want to advance? Let me think about this. We want to advance these guys here. I don't think I want to leave cover here. If I move up to this spot, would they assault into me? if we plan to assault them, we would probably want to wait for our next turn to do so. We would want to move this stack up 1 during our move phase and then assault during our assault phase. So I don't think we want to move these guys. But we are also running out of time, so maybe I need to be a little risky. And they already did an opportunity fire, so they can't do an opportunity fire again when we move next to them. Because if I move next to them now, on our turn, we could fire on our fire phase and then assault in the same turn. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Okay, so we'll move there. And then we're not moving these guys. Or should I? No, I probably shouldn't. Hold on. Actually, we can. We can assault move into here, and then this squad can't see us. Okay. Again, this tool is very important. So we will move into there. So we won't be able to shoot them. They won't be able to shoot us. But, like, I need to advance in this position. We don't have that much time left. All right, they missed. I wonder if they'll try to assault us. Now it's their move phase. They can't move because they fired. At least in one squad that we see. Defensive fire. I believe we should be able to do defensive fire and we'll be fine. Actually, when we defensive fire, since we're next to them, I think we'll apply our grenade. I think. Let's see. So this is telling us that it's going to be a +3 to our dice roll because the enemy is in a house. So you can see all the modifiers here. So we have an 11 for our anti-personnel. Again, you just add all the numbers together. That is 11. Oh, dang it. The thing is dismissed. Gosh darn it. But you saw that we had a -1 to our, because of our grenade. We dealt some damage, and now we no longer have a grenade in our support weapon slot. So that is now gone. And then our turn is over because these guys can't see them, and then these guys can't see them. And now it's our turn. Okay. Command phase. Nothing in the command phase. Fire phase. I believe we can fire and assault, so we will take this shot. And we pin them. So, a pin means now that in this combat, in this turn, the unit with the pinned icon, which is the bullet, will not be able to act. So, on the AI defensive fire phase, which I think is, next phase or 2 phases from now, if they shoot us, they'll only be able to shoot with Jensen and the 1 rifle squad, because the other one is pinned. At the beginning of every turn, the pins are removed. But for the remainder of this turn, that squad is out of action. So that's pretty cool. These guys can't fire, so we will say skip. Now we're in the movement phase. Now it becomes a little scary again because there's got to be other squads back here, right? There's got to be. There's got to be. We can see them. Okay. Now if we move again... Actually, if we move into the forest, they won't get an opportunity attack because this square can't see the forest tile. So we're safe. Aha. Okay. Now they haven't shot yet, so if I move these guys into this square or this square, then that's it. Or they will be able to take a shot at us. So I guess move down here. We'll advance here and then keep moving. Axis defense fire phase. They'll probably shoot at us. But they can only shoot us with 2 people. And then they miss. Okay. Advanced assault phase. So this is actually pretty scary. So the way that assault works... Well, let's just do it. So we'll take this squad. We're going to assault. They have a +3. This is probably a bad idea, but I want to show what this is and explain it. The attacker lost 5 people, but we did win. So, our firepower versus theirs. We pinned one of their squads, so they only had 5 firepower. So, this is showing us the ratio of our firepower to theirs. It is a 2-to-1 in our favor. What this means is that on our dice roll, we have to roll an 8 or lower to win the assault. This is going to be our modifier to our dice because of our leadership. This is the modifier because the enemy's leadership. So basically these effectively cancel each other out. If we didn't have an officer and they did, then we would have to instead roll a 9 or lower to win instead of an 8 or lower. And vice versa, we would have to roll a 6 instead of an 8 if they didn't have an officer. What we rolled was a 7, so that means we won combat. And in assaults, the defender is dead. Just straight up dead. There is no like casualties. It's all or nothing. Now the bad side of it is that we did lose 5 people because when you assault a position, your assaulting force will take casualties equal to the cover bonus of what you're assaulting into, at this case a 3, and then also a casualty for each unit you're assaulting. Now one of the 3 squads was pinned, so they didn't even count, I believe. And then there was still the leader and the 1 squad remaining, which is 2. The cover we assaulted in is 3, so we still lost 5 guys, but we did just wipe out 2 squads and their leader in the assault phase. So even if you win, there's still going to be losses, and the harder position you assault into, the more combat losses you're going to have. On top of that, if there are walls, like this wall down here, or hedges between you and the enemy. So say we were assaulting from the street, and there was a hedge between us and the building, it would be 1 for the hedge, 3 for the building, and then 2 for the units that we assaulted through. So we would have lost 6 people instead of just 5. Overall, probably still okay wiping out 2 squads for our 1, essentially. But that's what the assault is in this game. I wanted to show that off and explain what all this means. Okay. Now, we're going to do move. We're going to assault move here. And then in turn. We don't have many turns left to get here. I don't think we're going to do this. I think I have to be more aggressive and just like move down the streets. Oh my goodness. They got a 4 dice roll. Oh, they still did 1 more casualty too. So you can see here our squad is pinned, and it's a half squad now because he took so much damage. So it's not looking good for Sergeant James here. All right, defensive fire. We cannot see anybody, so except for here. So this guy has a range of 3. So he can't even assault, he can't even shoot here, but we can shoot this target with basically just James, which is a strength of 1. Okay, so we'll do that. So it's +1 for the wall, +3 for the building that they're in. So this is a +4 against us. We have to roll really well. We did not roll well. Dice total 7. With the modifiers, so we basically take away the 1 for the wall of sight modifier. They still get a +3 for the building, so our 7 becomes a 10. So we hit nothing. That is our defensive fire. Okay. So the squad rallied. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. In this command phase, is there anything that we want to do? I don't believe so. Now, the good news is this squad has no idea that Hopkinson's squad is right here, which means we could move and assault. Do I want to? Actually, hold on. We don't even need to. Right? Because this is the objective. We can just move around them. I'm guessing there's some Germans here, though, on the actual points. But we have to be super aggressive. Alright, so nothing I want to do there. Fire phase, I guess we might as well. We missed. Okay, that's the only one that's firing. Movement phase. Let's hope there's no Germans here. Oh, shit. No way, we're gonna do it. They don't have anybody protecting their points. Oh my goodness. So we can advance up to the objective at the end of our turn. Oh my god. Okay, they can't see this spot. Wow, we didn't even need to use our, like, actual good squads. I mean, the objective is to capture the point, right? It's not to kill people. So I guess Sergeant James' squad was served as bait, as a distraction. I'm sorry, Sergeant James. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then that's our movement phase. They're going to shoot at Sergeant James. Hold on, man. They missed. Wait, where's the dice roll? Usually you see actual dice rolling. Oh, it's accidentally turned off. Crap. Because I want you to see the actual dice rolling. There we go. Also, at any time, I should mention this. This is the effects menu, so you can see if smoke is on, birds flying around, the rolling dice, and then also this button is very important because this will take you to a website, which is essentially like a PDF manual for the game, and I would suggest looking into that because there's a lot to this game. I've explained some of the basics, but there are more that I will probably not cover because, well, we don't even have vehicles. The enemy did have a sniper, but apparently the sniper was probably somewhere in the northern part of town, so we didn't even see them fire. But yeah, so click on this button. It's like a 90-page manual. You don't have to read it all at once. You can just use it basically as like a reference guide. It's pretty good. I've already looked at it a couple times. Show objectives. Keep those on. Okay, so Allied advance and assault phase. Yes, please. Boom. Boom. And I'm assuming we need to take both objectives. Okay. So now they know we're here. Are they going to move? No, they're going to fire. So there's dice roll. They rolled a 5. They got us pinned. They dealt 1 point of damage. Oh, that's going to kill us. Yep. I'm sorry, Sergeant James, was it? Movement phase. At least these 2 squads cannot move. Defensive fire phase. We see nobody. They could advance. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now, important to know, this squad did shoot in their turn, right? So that means even if we move these guys here, they will not get an opportunity fire because they used their fire action on their turn. So we're free to just like move by them if we want to. Command phase. No. Nothing. Fire phase. Can this squad see? Okay. If we fire, we can't move. I think. I mean, this one squad could I get? Actually, yeah, this one squad can just take both. So screw it. I guess we'll at least fire. Yeah. Why not? We'll use our super squad here. +3. We're in the 19 to 28 bracket. Oh my god, we rolled double ones. We just inflicted 7 casualties. That is insane. And we got some sort of medal for rolling snake eyes. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh. So if you roll double ones, because look at the dice total. We rolled double ones. Technically, this should be a dice total of 3. Because -2 + 3... obviously, simple math, is +1 to our dice roll of 2, so it'll be 3. So I guess if you roll snake eyes, it doesn't actually matter what their dice modifiers are. You're going to automatically get a 2, it looks like. Oh, no, sorry. I misread it. No. We got a 3. I got so excited. I was like, oh my god, can you believe you can just like... No, we did still get the modifiers. We rolled a 2. It's in the 3 bracket. I was just looking at the dice total like, oh my god, we rolled a 2. Even with this modifier. No. Don't listen to me. I'm crazy. If it was a 2, we would have got 8 kills instead of 7. Sorry. Ignore what I just said. I just got so excited for rolling 2s. It rarely happens. So we just nailed that squad. That was fantastic. All right, so that's our fire phase. In our movement phase, we will click on this squad and we will split them in half. Move them there. Click off. Boom. We have both objectives. So that should be GG at the end of this phase. Boom! So, and that was our last turn. That was it. That was it. Wow. Decisive victory. We did it. All right. Let's go into one more. I don't want to show off all of them because, I mean, this is the DLCs, but I will show off one more. Brakeman attacks the road bridge. The defender is the... Oh, you know what? We'll still play as the allied because now we get to see the defender side. Game turn 7. Attacker must control all objectives at the end of the last turn to win. SS Major Brinkman was tasked with eliminating the British paratroopers and removing them from the foothold around the northern end of the road bridge. Frost's troop were able to repulse numerous probing attacks through the night, but shortly after dawn they were facing a formidable force. with infantry of Kampfgruppe Naust attacking from the north, and Panzer Grenadiers with armor attacking along the river road from the east. The attack devolved into fierce house-to-house fighting, oh no, but was eventually repulsed and pushed back with the aid of a determined 6-pounder anti-tank gun. I'm assuming we're getting a 6-pounder. We got a 6-pounder. Okay, so now vehicle armor is going to come into play. So, let's start with the vehicles. I'm assuming they have one. They do. They have just a transport. So how you read vehicle stats. In the top left is going to be their anti-personnel. So just like what this number is on the left side of these cards here. So theirs is a 4 for their machine gun. The white circle around the number indicates that this machine gun is a 360-degree firing arc. If there is no white circle here, then that gun is only a forward-facing arc. So you can only shoot from the front arc of its tile, essentially. This is telling us that they can transport, I think, 1 squad, I think is what that means, I think. And then this is going to be their armor rating. Front armor, rear armor. And just like how you want to roll lower to do well in this game, you actually want a, like, lower grade, if you want to think about it like that way. Because typically, if you think of, like, an A is higher than a B, right? You want to get an A in school, not a B, if you had to choose one or the other. But again, lower is better. So this is actually very, very weak armor, which makes sense because it is just a vehicle. It's just a half track. So the front armor rating of B, rear armor rating of A. The actual units that they have, I'm not entirely sure what the black means here. Maybe that's just what their elite infantry looks like. But they have 5 leaders. My goodness. One of which is a -2, the others are -1. They have 6 normal riflemen and 4 Waffen SS. Oh, wow. So you can see the difference here in their stats. So 4, 6, 5. And again, that's strength, range, and hit points. The Waffen SS have 6 strength, so 2 more than the basic rifles. 1 less range, though, which is good. But then also more hit points to them. So they definitely are elites. And then they also have 1 half-track. They got 2 MG34s between all of them and 4 grenades. We have this 6-pounder gun. So up here in the top left, if this had an anti-infantry value, it would be in the top right. It doesn't, so this can't shoot infantry. What it does have is an armor rating on its gun. So C. Now this, I think, automatically pierces anything that is B or A quality, I think, but we'll get to that in the game because I've never actually played with vehicles. So this has the potential to destroy their transport, which is pretty neat. This also means something. I think this is protection against rifle fire. This is like the gun shield of the actual pounder. You know how like you have the gun and then you have like that metallic armored plating? That's what this represents. I forget exactly what the 3 means, but I think this gives the gun cover. I think. I apologize if that may be wrong. But we have 2 6-pounders. We've got 4 sergeants, one of which is really good. We've got 14 paratroopers of 5.56. So they have the same range as the Waffen. So we're actually outranged by the basic rifleman squad. They have a 6. We only have a 5. And also the Waffen SS is stronger than our paratroopers, but we share the same amount of hit points. We have 1 Piet between us, so this shows us that this is a D level of armor penetration, which is better than the 6-pound gun. So this thing is going to be killing that vehicle pretty quick. Excuse me, if we use it. But at the same time, we can also use this to support against infantry, because it has a 3 rating and a 2 range, so very, very close range. But if we get within 2 range of an enemy squad with one of our squads, then this will also activate during our attack roll for an additional 3 to our strength. And then we have 2 more Brin guns. Now, even though the Piet, they do technically have ammo, but this isn't classified as an expendable support, so we can use this however many times we want to without worrying about it going away. We have like infinite ammo on the Piets. All right, let's go in there. Axis get to go first. So their objective are these 3 buildings, I guess, because of the flag. Oh man, this is not a big map. Okay. There's the half track. That's very loud. Oh my goodness. But there's our half track. We can see it probably because of these guys. Oh god. Also, something to know is that the guns do not need any of your squads to operate them. Technically they have like their own crew. Oh, and then here's the other gun down here. You can see it right there. So this is their good guy. Defensive fire phase. Okay. First off, let me lower the audio of the game just a little bit because the vehicle movement is quite loud. Okay. Now, defensive fire phase. So, again, remember the opportunity attacks. Something we probably don't have to worry about in the defensive fire phase. Technically, we could choose not to fire with any of our squads, and if the enemy advance moves in our line of sight, we would then opportunity fire. But I don't think there's a good chance of the enemy advance moving on their turn into open terrain to be shot at by us on our turn. So I think if it gets to your defensive fire phase, I think you're mostly safe to shoot everything. I think. So this gun, again, I don't think it can target... Oh, it can target infantry. Hold on. What is its anti-personnel? Maybe the 5? I know C is its armor rating. Okay, but it looks like we can shoot... Ooh, these guys are in the open. So this is just some riflemen. Riflemen. These are all their basic riflemen. Ah, and then their Waffen SS in the transport. So... something also to know, if there is a commander in a transport vehicle, then the commander applies their -1 buff to even the transport firing. This transport is now like a commander transport and will have an easier time of hitting people. And also the squad inside. So the entire unit will fire as long as everything is in range of their target. Which is something I learned during my stream, which again is another VOD I'll have up to watch if you want to watch part of the Normandy campaign. I guess we go for the easiest target. Is there anyone else that can shoot this guy? No. So the gun is the only one that can actually shoot these guys who are out in the open. And these guys could shoot the transport, but I don't think we can shoot them with small arms fire. I think you have to use anti-armor to hurt a vehicle. So the only one that can fire is this gun at these guys. We rolled a 5. So we got him. So yeah, okay. So the number underneath this is the number of... I guess, so I think it's still like an armor-piercing round, but it also does still have a +5 against infantry. So we rolled a 5, which put us in the second bracket. We had a +1 to our modifier, so we got a 6, so we killed 2 of their people. Which I'm assuming was this squad, maybe? Okay, that's cool. And now these guys have a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, you can see with them selected, we can't attack the vehicle. We would need to attack it with... Where's our PS? With this thing. We would need to move these guys like up somehow. And again, we can like separate the one squad and then move them against the half track if we want to. Maybe we will. But that is our defensive fire turn because I don't believe we can hit any... Oh, no. Sorry. We can. These 2 squads. Yeah. These 2 squads are in range. Okay. I'm crazy. All right. What do they have? They are a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we're going to be focusing on this house, I guess. We rolled a 4. So we rolled a 4 +3, so we got a 5 because of our -2. So we got 4 kills. Oh, man, and we pinned them. Now, again, the pinning is going to be removed at the beginning of our turn. But still, that's pretty neat. That's a really good roll. That's a really, really good roll. And now we fire again. So we have a +1. I'm guessing because of the shrubbery tiles between us. Line of sight modifier. Dang, rolled a 3. So we killed 2 more. That's a really good roll. That's a really, really good roll. Because they had a +4 modifier. And we still managed to hit. I think the odds are not in our favor for that to happen. But we have now dealt a significant blow to Kleinert. Sergeant Kleinert, or whatever their rank is called. And I think that's it. That is not too bad. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Uh-oh. That's a full stack of Waffen. Oh my god, that's a scary stack. That's scary. And they got 7 turns to whittle us down. But you can see the rally there, so the pinned squad is now fine. Okay. So. I would like to take out the half track. Our Piet is up here. Right now, it would actually be safe to move this squad down into here. Actually, to get them in Piet range, we would have to move them here. And the thing is, move phase comes after the fire phase. So on this turn, we would move them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can move them here, but we wouldn't be able to fire this turn. So that gives a turn for the vehicle to maybe even back up and get out of range again. So it's going to be very hard, I think, to bring our Piet against the half track. We would have to surprise them. We would have to position ourselves in a way that they don't see us. Now, right here, technically, no one would see us. Technically. And then on their turn, the half track may move up. Let me think about this. But what's the chances of the half track moving into here? Because this would be a range of 2 if we move our Piet squad here. Not a good chance, right? If anything, the half track is just going to keep it... Well, actually, hold on. The half track is not going to advance beyond this point because then our gun will take it out. So then the question is, do we even want to ever move? I don't know. I don't think so. If anything, we would want to move... Well, no, I mean, this squad is also in a house, so there's no reason to move them up into this place. I don't think. I don't know. Or maybe the Waffen SS squad in here is going to, you know, drop off and try to get into these woods. So maybe it is possible that their half track will move here, then here, and then they'll drop off the squads to try and get into this house. A lot of maybes. A lot of maybes. Okay. Also, so since I was thinking maybe we could split this into a half squad to keep one as a scout, but we can't because there isn't a leader here to split the squad. So I don't think we're going to do anything in our command phase. Fire phase. Now this is when it's important to potentially not fire. For multiple reasons. 1, do we want to move? 2, do we want to leave our opportunity fire? Because these guys... Well, they got a lot of turns left, so I don't think any of these squads are going to advance in the open. That seems kind of crazy. But at the same time, we would allow them to advance if we don't have opportunity attacks up. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this squad can cover all this space, as can this one. Do we even take any fire actions? Or do we just wait for the defensive fire on their turn? That's the question, right? That is the question. Because right now we would be attacking into a 3, so it'd be a +1 on our dice rolls. Whereas if they go out in the open, we would have the opportunity modifier, so we would probably just mow them down. That's the thing. Oh, God. And I think I still want to move someone in this house. We can move this squad in the house. We can move the Piet in the house. We can leave one of these squads up here. Move the Piet squad down and then up and join with the rest of Rico's squad. And so we'll have a Piet sitting here in case the half track moves up to here to deposit the Waffen. I think I like that. Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Let's fire with this squad. Ooh, this squad has a terrible chance. Let's go for the easier target. What do we roll? We miss. That's a big miss. That's a huge miss. We'll also fire with the gun, I think. Or do we? Yeah, why not? That's a miss. Big old miss. Okay. And then that's it. That's it for our fire phase. Movement phase. So let's do this. Let's do this. So we want to move with Rico and 2 squads here, then into here. The enemy can't see us. Click off. We move the Piet squad down and then up to join him. So now they are a full squad. We move this squad up here to join and make them a full squad. We move... Let's see. We don't technically need anybody here right now because the enemy isn't going to get here this turn. And I don't want the enemy to freely advance up. Hold on. They have a range of 5. Shoot. Okay. I kind of want to get a squad here to cover these tiles here. Because as you can see, we don't have any coverage of this tile. These guys can only see down here. But if we can get these guys and the guys on this gun into here, then they have a much better field of fire. It'd be nice if I can get a sergeant with them too. But I don't know if I can do that. And to get around the opportunity fire, we would have to move these guys. Let's see. So there's the half track. We would have to move these guys. Actually, these guys can just move down and then over here because it's out of line of sight. I think they get opportunity fire if we move here and then here. Because they would become aware of us. And then we move again in their line of sight, then they shoot. Okay. Do we have enough movement to get the sergeant down there? Let me see. How much movement is it? It's 1. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. If I planned it right. Okay, then the other question is, do you want to bring the Bren gun with us? And I think so. Neither of these guys have a Bren gun. I think the Bren gun's more important. So, we move the Bren gun. We move Sergeant Alford. 5, 6. Okay, and then we need to get him 2 more squads. I think we move these guys up here. I wonder if these guys get any additional cover for the gun shield. So right here, this is like a dugout tile, some sandbags, so they get a +2 modifier here. I wonder if the gun shield gives them more. Maybe I'll keep them there. Maybe. Maybe? Yeah, actually, if anything... Oh, whoops. No. T-slice. I think we want to move these guys here. If you end... Hold on. If you end the turn, you'll be overstacked. Why? Does the gun take up 2 spaces? It must, because now it's showing a red 1. But then we can just move these guys down here. Right? And then we can move the other 2 squads here. And so now we got a 4 stack. Oh, I didn't move the Bren guns. Or did I? No, I did. Okay, so he has a full stack there. You have a 1 stack here in this house, and a 2 stack here. We got Rico and the Piet here. We got a Bren gun covering this. Okay. That is all of our movement. Now the axes get to fire. Oh, that's bad for us. Oh, 5 casualties. Jesus. Okay, that's a miss. Okay, that's a miss. That's a miss. Advance and assault. Oh. No. 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 I thought maybe we advance Rico into the trees here, and I'm like, oh, because then we could just shoot next turn at these guys. But next turn is the Germans' turn. Wow, so an entire squad got killed here. That was brutal. Oh, that was brutal. I don't think we want to assault and move anywhere, so we'll skip that. Axe's turn. Oh, man. It's a miss. Whew. Interesting. They did assault moving. Okay, so they wanted to get into this house. Defensive fire. Well, let's focus on the good squad. We managed to hit, even though there was only one... We only had a strength of 5. Can these guys not see them? Yeah, they can. Weird. Huh, okay. Nice. 2 casualties inflicted. Rico can't see anybody because they're in, like, ambush. Wow, +5 modifier. I mean, we might as well try. Okay. So it looks like only the Bren gun could reach them there. So that attack was very weak. And then these guys can't attack anything. Then I guess we fire with this gun. That's a miss. Okay. So they did not move their half track. The Waffen SS is moving up. Okay, our turn. Command phase. Anything that we want to split? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm beginning to think the AI is not going to move up this half track until they deal with this, which honestly is fine because we just need to buy time. So I don't think we want to have anything in the command phase. In the fire phase, yeah. Yeah, let's do some shots here. That's a miss. Ooh! Pinned! And that's it. That's all they have left. They have half a squad with 1 hit point left. So that's a very weak squad. It's just the leader, actually. Now, I do feel okay firing with Frost in this case because we still have Rico here. So if any of these squads move out in the open, they don't know Rico's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's in range. So if these guys move out, we're going to mow them down. So I'm going to use our action to try and finish off. I don't want to finish. Nah, because that's potentially a lot of casualties wasted. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. But the only thing in range for Nop's squad is the Bren gun with a range of 6. So the only full firepower we have is against this squad. Which we barely just missed, and that feels bad. Okay. We can shoot into... I'm assuming we want to kill the Waffen SS more than these guys. Because they're more elite. They also take more to kill. Same modifier for both. Hold on. Ah, but these are the ones that we get our full attack on. These guys are just the Bren gun. Again. Yeah. Okay, so we go for the Waffen SS. Is that gonna... Oh, barely miss. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't have fired with them and should have just left them open. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. maybe what we do, since these two didn't fire in the move phase, what I may actually do is move these guys up, and then we move all 3 squads into this forest tile. Because from here... Well, from here we would prevent this squad from moving... Well, no, we wouldn't, because they can move up here. Yeah. Because I fired with these guys, so this squad is free to move through here. But if they move into here, on their turn, then boom. We got grenades, we got a Piet, we got full squads waiting for them. So that's also okay. That may not be a bad idea. Okay, but that's all of our fire actions. And I think I will do this. We move these guys here. Move off. They merge. Move them there. And they didn't fire, so their opportunity fire is still active. Oh yeah, actually we could move up this gun. Well, shit, I should be moving up this gun. That's what I should be doing. If I move it into this house... Can I move a gun into the house? Wild. Oh, but I bet you it can't shoot because it's facing south now. And it has no more movement points to shift. Ah, okay. Defensive fire. Is the half-track going to shoot the gun? That's a miss. That's a hit. Oh, that's a good hit. That's a miss. It's only turn 2. Ah. Okay. So we want to turn this to the left. Okay. Assault move. Nothing. And these guys are already down to only 1.5 squads. Ay, ay, ay. Turn 3. They got a lot of turns to break us. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no, we were fine. Oh, because they had a +5. Uh-oh. We're pinned. Assault move the squad leader. They still don't know about Rico squad, right? Because I feel like they're moving as if they do. Oh, they do now because this guy. You bastard. Okay. Defensive fire. Well, the cat's out of the bag, so I guess Rico's gonna shoot this dude. And kill him. Okay, so I wonder if the AI remembers that we're in the house. It probably does. It probably does. Okay, Frost. I guess Frost shoots Nup with the Brin gun. Missing. Morto. Cannot shoot. Alford. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! We could do full fire against them with only +3 instead of a +5. Ooh! 3 casualties and... well, the pin doesn't really matter because the pin goes away at their turn. But yes! Nice! Good shot. Good shot. And then this squad, which is just 1 squad with a strength of 5. It's possible! Barely missed. Barely missed. Because of all the negative modifiers. Crap. Ooh. I think we missed. No damage. Okay, what happened here? To hit modifier is +1. To hit, we needed to roll a 10. We rolled an 8, so we did hit. But to kill. Okay, so gun has a... this is my first time doing vehicle combat. So the gun has a C rating against front armor of B, so we needed a 9. We rolled a 10. Ah! Oh, so close. So close to blowing up that half-track. I wonder if everyone inside would die. Well, we get to try again in our turn, right? Okay. Everything is rallied. Command phase. Anything that we want to do. Man, this poor half squad. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Okay. Fire phase. To hit, we need to roll a 10. We hit. 9 or lower. Come on! Come on, man. God. It's fine. It's fine. I think what we do here is we do not fire. Because for this squad, they have to roll... Hold on. Yeah, they would have to roll a +5 to hit us here. Right? They'd have to roll a +4 to hit these guys here. So it's harder for them to hit us. If we miss, they get to move without opportunity, without having to worry about opportunity fires. But if we don't shoot... Actually, no. We should probably shoot this group that's out in the open, right? Yeah, we probably should. It's a good chance to miss. It's a great chance to miss, is what I was trying to say. You know, I guess you shoot here. That's a miss. Maybe we move these squads down to get out of range of this guy. Although I think they're just going to be they're going to just keep shooting the gun. Yeah, I think that's it. And then I think we move these guys. We need more pressure here. Although if we move them into this forest, all we can assault is this, which we can't shoot. And if I move from here, then they get an opportunity fire? Wait, no, because the half-track fired on their turn, so they don't get an opportunity fire. At the very least, I think we move them down. I think we move them down. Because that moves them out of range of Nope. So Nope would have to move down to then engage us. And then we can move back up into our other positions to then engage them at full strength. Because right here, we can only shoot them with a Bren gun. They can shoot with their full force. So let's move you down. And that's it for you. And then... same thing. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's all of our movements. Alright, defensive fire. Oh! Oh, you hate to see that. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, that was a bad turn. That was a bad turn. That was a bad turn. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Damn. Oh, they missed. Oh, because again, they got a +5. Yeah. Whew. Thank goodness for these modifiers. Good chance that they're moving... Aha, there's Nup. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's actually... I think that's good for us. Because now we can shoot with Rico. Can we shoot with Frost? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's even within range, too. Damn. That's fine. Need some better rolls than this. Need some better rolls. Come on, video game! Oh my god. We hit. We killed! Ah! And it killed the people inside! Ah! Take that, you Waffen SS bastards! Okay. Transport is down. Okay. That's our defensive fire phase. Because you can't see him because... Yeah, okay. 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 These guys got granadas. Man, that squad's probably dead. Alright, nothing in the command phase. I don't think. We're going to want to move one of these guys into this squad. Fire phase. I think we shoot here. Damn it. I don't think Nope is going to move out. Okay, okay, we got one casualty, a little pin. I think we don't fire with this squad. Instead, we'll just move these squads back into their previous positions. Yeah. Actually, no. We'll fire with this squad, and in the movement phase, we move Morto into here. Since they don't fire this time, that gives us opportunity to fire next time. Oh. Ooh. Big hits. Big hits. We're going to have to move this gun if we want it to fire into anything. Or not. Maybe we just keep it there. Hold on. What's your line of sight? That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. And then this squad... I mean, we might as well shoot. Wow, I actually got a pin. Did some damage. Little half squad doing some action. Okay. Move phase. Move these guys into there. I think we keep you where you are. We'll just turn you. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. Alright, defensive fire. Whew! They're holding on. They're also holding on. Also holding on. Assault move. We do not want. Okay, they're still alive. They're still alive. They're pinned, but still alive. Whew. Good rolls for us. Only two. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No movements. Defensive fire phase. All right. Time to strike back. Two casualties. What are they at now? One half squad left. Okay. Rico. Damn it. Morto. Damn it. Frost. Damn it. Ah! Okay, that's it. Alright, allied turn. Whew. Okay, I forgot to move one of these squads into Frost's command because he gives the -2, so I should always have him at full command. Nothing in the command phase. Fire phase. Yes. A 6. Hey! Another casualty. Rico. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Is it just the sergeant left? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And he's a range of 3, too. Very weak, very weak. Okay. Alford. Oh, we're tearing them up. Now the sergeant... Okay, so the leader's alone on there, too. So we have 2 1-3-1s, and then, I mean, this group is still very strong. But they only got the one left. Like, we got this. We got this. Right? We got this. Okay, but they don't got that. Alright, we go to movement phase. And we will move this squad into there. Done. I think that's our movement phase. Actually, hold on. Hold on. They got only a range of 5. If we move the gun here, then here, we would be out of range of the... Hold on. Yeah. If we move here, then advance move into here, then the next turn we can start shelling their position with this gun. Yeah. I like that. Okay. That's our turn. Defensive fire. They don't have much left. Well, that's probably gonna... Yep, that's it for the half. They held a long time. They did so much work. Oh, shit. Okay, not bad. I'm very glad that we moved all forward into that position at the house. I think that has prevented the Germans from really marching across this little open space here. Oh, advance, yes. Okay, so we advance you here. I mean, honestly, we could probably advance Rico, but I don't see a reason to. We're on the defensive. There's no need to. The enemy has to come to us. We don't need to be making crazy moves. They have 2 turns left, and not many resources left to do it. Okay. Okay. He actually did something. An assault move. Oh, bad for that guy. Very bad for that guy. Okay, that's a miss. Oh! Man. Bad day to be the Nazis. That's a miss. I don't know if this gun... Can this gun shoot? No. Yeah. So its arc is like, you know, like that and that. So we need to move this one. Which is unfortunate because that means on our turn we won't be able to shoot it. Because we have to use the move action. And you can't move and fire. Well, it goes fire then move. So yeah. Okay. Axis advanced assault phase. I mean, they gotta do something. They have 2 turns left. Nothing. Wow. Wow. Nothing in the command phase. Fire phase. I mean, we might as well, I guess. Okay, we missed. Just double check. Yeah, you can't do anything. Okay, that's our fire phase. Move phase. We do that. And that should be fine. So you're done. I guess we just advance, right? Because there's no one else? I'll leave one squad back, I guess? And then we can move Rico's squad into the trees? Just to try and overwhelm them? They miss? We could maybe try to assault, but that seems very risky. Because that's a full strength Waffen unit, like, Okay, advance and assault. Nothing. Max's turn. I think that's GG, friends. What? What? Then they roll snake eyes. Jesus. Defensive fire, yes please. Oh my god. That's a miss. Oh, terrible roll. Oh. Terrible roll. Hey. Got to. Nice. Okay, cool. And then that's it. That's their turn. They lose. Oh, weird. It actually makes us play through our turn. Okay. Well, nothing in the command phase. We shooty. Okay, 1 point inflicted. Weird that the sound didn't activate. That's a miss. So it's kind of crazy. Their strongest unit, they just sat in a house and didn't really do anything with. But I'll take it. Ally move phase, no movement. Defensive fire phase. Doesn't matter if they even roll snake eyes here. Wow, they did roll really good too. Jesus. Wow. And that's it. Boom. GG. So that's going to do it for this video, chat. Again, this was a sponsored video. I may actually play more of this in the future, but I don't really want to show off too much more of the DLC because it's not even out yet, so I don't want to play the whole thing without it being out. But hope you enjoyed it. If you do, check it out on Steam, Valor and Victory. And thanks again to Slytherin for sponsoring this video. Thank you, Slytherin. And that's it, friends. So thanks for watching Valor and Victory. This is a pretty cool game. This is a pretty cool freaking board game. And I've been a fan of board games my entire life, and in the recent past couple years with the COVID stuff, haven't really been able to do much tabletop gaming. So I always appreciate when there is a digital version of board games available for us to play on our computers and over the interwebs. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.